phone in my pocket. We've got quite a few in. That's pretty gross. So my love for nasty cup. Mickey, Minnie, Alice, Sonic.
Look at Jon Snow. He's cool.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite Game of Thrones character. And then Ace Ventura is super cool, but his eye, look how jacked up his left eye.
I've never seen Ace Ventura before.
I haven't either. Are there any other ones on the back?
Right here.
No, just him. Oh, I was seeing if they had any like other characters in the series.
I don't know.
Look at that. That one looks pretty good. Just dusty. Zombies. Michael Jackson. And then Beetlejuice. Aria. She's cute.
Homer's down to $3.
Oh my gosh. Good deal. Good deal. The Wicked Witch.
She's pretty cool.
She's very cool. Tinkerbell. Wicked Witch. Deadpool. Woody. Dorothy. Ben. Buzz. Another Buzz. He's pretty sweet looking.
Yeah, he's cool.
I just saw all of these and I thought, oh my gosh!
Merle Dixon zombie. Those at Comic-Con.
Really? Awesome, awesome. Look at that. Do you want Merle Dixon that's a zombie?
No, I want that prison guard.
Prison guard?
You got the bloody Rick Grimes too. Ooh, with the Comic-Con sticker.
Oh, probably should get him.
Yeah, let's get him too.
Okay.
Cool.
We have another Hot Topic exclusive, but it's not the bloody one.
No, we want the bloody one.
You want the blood?
Hello, fellow Funko Pop hunters.
Hi guys.
So what we're bringing you today is the Walking Dead collection that we bought. We started off going to Hot Topic and we heard that they had some special edition ones coming in, which was the Daryl Dixon with the poncho or whatever you want to call that. What do you call those things?
It's a poncho.
I guess a poncho, yeah. So that's what we were kind of looking at. We had planned on buying a couple of these, but really just the zombies because I was a real fan of the detail that was put into the zombie sculpts. I really like that prison guard just because it's a really cool looking pop, which we'll take out of the box here soon to show you. But we'll go ahead and start off. Rick Grimes is the bloody Funko Pop Comic-Con 2013 limited edition one. Now, I was under the impression that the Comic-Con ones were the only ones that had the blood splatter, but apparently Hot Topic has a blood splatter / poncho. So, this is Rick Grimes, number 67.
There's the bag. Nothing special.
And you get the bloody handprint there on the side. So he's a really cool looking guy. Let's go ahead and take him out of the box and see what he looks like. Alrighty, so there you go. I've seen some of these pops have much Much more blood splatter, so he's kind of light on the blood splatter, but he's still a really good looking pop. His eyebrows are really animated, so you really know that he's angry and ready to kill some people.
Yeah, it looks like he's only been into a fight with one zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the blood splatter, there's just a teeny tiny bit.
But overall, a really good Funko Pop.
Yeah.
They did a really good job on the sculpt and just the simplicity of it. And you get really shiny machete.
Yeah, I think he's pretty awesome. I mean, even on the top of his hair, like up here, it's kind of ripply, like it's wavy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
yeah, you sure can. Yeah.
It's pretty neat. I like that.
Subtleties.
Yeah.
So it makes these Funkos really cool.
And he's got a good weight to him. I mean, he's not a bobblehead, so.
Yeah, not a big fan of the bobbleheads.
Pretty heavy.
All right, so let's move on to Daryl Dixon. Now he, on the other hand, has a lot of blood on him.
Yeah, he's been killing lots of zombies,
And
lots of walkers.
if you've seen the show, you would definitely understand why. So the Hot Topic exclusive was that poncho. That's the thing that most people were wanting. I just wasn't aware that they had the bloody Daryl Dixon and the poncho. So
yeah.
I was happy to get him. So let's go ahead and take him out and see what he looks like. So there he is. He's a really good looking one too as well.
He looks like Daryl from the show. I mean, they've got just, I don't know, the little subtleties that are him in the show. It looks like him. I think he's pretty cute.
Yeah, and they've grained that poncho to give you a little texture. See if we can't really see that in the video, but you can definitely tell there's some texture on there. So once again, it's a really cool sculpt.
Yeah, he's cute. Let's try the side. And then the back. The one thing I don't know, they don't have any blood on the back of them, which I guess makes sense because you're not killing people from behind.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I would kind of.
Not as much detail in him as what you get in Rick Grimes.
Yeah, he looks more childlike in the face.
But overall, a really good one as well.
Yeah, he's my favorite character from the show. I mean, it helps because I kind of have a crush on him, so I don't know.
Very awkward.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna knock it
Now let's go with the zombies here.
And let me move this box out of the way.
Now one that's really hard to find is the Merle Dixon zombie.
Yeah, we'll open him up first.
He's probably the most difficult to find out of all of these. And I wasn't really aware of that. Heck, I didn't even know he's a zombie yet. That's how we're back a couple seasons here.
Yeah, we're backlogged, but we will get caught up. Don't you worry.
So we weren't really sure even what this.
Spikies.
Yeah, we weren't even really sure what this was to begin with when we first saw it at Hot Topic, just because we weren't really aware that he was a zombie now.
I figured, his arm is cut off from the first season. Spoiler alert. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But overall,
spiky.
Really cool in this one too. He's a very awkward looking paint job zombie face. But overall, I mean, he doesn't really look like the other zombies. But I guess that was more of an aesthetic idea. That you don't want him to look completely disgusting.
It's not a sticker.
And it's definitely another vinyl.
I don't know. It looks.
It's really the better way to go is doing that than to actually try to paint it, because a lot of times you just don't get the quality you want.
Mhm. I like the other walkers better because they have so much detail in their faces. I kind of like them a little bit.
Yeah, the decals on this, yes, they look very fresh, very clean. But what really makes these Walking Dead pops so nice are really the detail that they put into this, the individual scars and face melting, blah blah blah.
His eyes look pure evil.
So there he is. He's a good looking one too, and his hair's interesting too. So
yeah, it's pretty neat.
We'll move on to the prison guard walker. He was the one that I wanted. Besides the bicycle girl, we haven't been able to find her yet. She was at Barnes & Noble, but we haven't been able to see her yet. So he's my second favorite one. He's actually really cool, and I've never taken him out of the box yet. So we're gonna see what he looks like together, I guess.
Oh, he's stuck. All right, there we go. I thought for a second they might have glued it. I was like, what is going on here?
I think they actually have this one in a bloody one too, but they didn't have him there. So.
Oh, he's kind of hard to get out of there. Okay, there we go. He's top heavy.
Yeah, so he's really cool too. He's got a shield on his face.
Yeah.
So does that lift up at all, or is it just a stagnant?
Oh no, it lifts up.
It does lift up.
Oh my gosh, that's
really cool.
I didn't know that. I love it.
And the detail they put into this one's really, really, really good too.
Yeah, can you guys see all of the little...
He looks like a big moon head.
Scratchings in it, yeah. He's been fighting a lot, evidently.
His helmet has gashes and cuts in it too from the battles.
Yeah.
And we'll turn to the side here and take a look at all the gashes out of the helmet. I'm yet to really see any bad paint jobs on these Walking Dead ones, so I'm not really sure what the difference is with these as to the other ones. But very rarely will you find a bad paint job on these Walking Dead ones. Probably because this is their best. This, and I believe probably the Duck Dynasty ones and the Game of Thrones. These are a good way to get people that maybe aren't comic book nerds but are more of the movie and TV show nerds to get into Funko and get into the pop collection. So they really need to, come at it with a really good paint job and really good quality. And you definitely get that in The Walking Dead. So
yeah, they put a lot of time, a lot of effort into these. They're adorable. I never thought I would say a zombie is adorable, but he's adorable.
He's adorable.
He's so cute. So,
Alright. So, once again, really good. And then, finally, we have the RV walker. He's got a screwdriver in his eyeball.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
But he can't feel that problem because he's a zombie. So this, once again, has a really good paint job, a really good quality. I'm sure the guys that made this had a lot of fun with this compared to what they're usually making, where it's very clear-cut Disney, This one, they got to really go at it and make it scars and flesh melting and a whole different paint job, too. The way they place this paint job on it is a completely different way, too. So it's almost got a glaze to it, and there's definitely an undercoat to it. So it's really, really good. It's a really good quality Funko Pop. So as you can tell, he's very detailed.
His skin looks like, if you look at the top of his head and all of the skin around his ear, and this ear, it just looks like he's been a walker for a very long time, and you can see all of the detail in it.
Yeah, he's an older one. He's been around. Let me try to move this light out so you can get a little better detailed look there. So you can really see the indents in the skin. It's a whole different.
He's very well aged.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Even in his hands. Although, the one thing I think is kind of awkward about him are his hands. They're pretty large compared to his body. I mean, if you look at it, his hand's the size of his thigh. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of weird, but...
Yeah, that's probably there's not too many Funkos out there, these pop characters that have hands that big. But I suppose it was just an animated way to do it, just kind of give you that idea if he's a zombie. He's got his hands out, blah, something. So, there you go, guys. Yeah. This is the little Walking Dead collection we have so far. Are we going to get more? Are we going to get the rest of them? Are we going to get Michonne? Who knows?
Maybe.
We'll see. Probably next will be Game of Thrones will probably be our next collection that we get as far as TV goes. We're working on the horror ones right now, but Game of Thrones is probably our second favorite.
I wish they would make
show.
Boardwalk Empire.
Boardwalk Empire would be nice.
Yes.
So
that'd be awesome. But I will have some Game of Thrones pops just because I love, love, love that show.
Mm-hmm. Those White Walkers are scary.
Yeah.
So and I know they're coming out with more in the line. So maybe we need to know which what's her face? Which dragon color we should get?
Khaleesi's dragon.
Which color should we get?
Yeah,
gold.
We have gold, red
and green.
And then there's a red and green one, a red one, and then
gold.
A gold.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. So there you have it. This is the Walking Dead. So thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.